everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Tracy.
I'm Matt.
I'm Aunt Becky.
I'm Grandpa.
And we're some of the Veggie Boys. And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, please consider subscribing because we can grow a lot of stuff on the farm, but one thing we can't do is grow this channel without your help. Welcome back, everyone. It's so nice to see you. We got a cool morning on our hands. Thankfully, though, it's looking like it's gonna turn out to be a beautiful day. Later on in the week, we do have a higher chance for some nastier weather. It won't be as cold as what we've been dealing with, but it will be a lot wet and rainier. To get our morning started off, we've got Matthew vacuuming the floor in the farm market. We're gonna get ready to start pulling stuff out of the cooler. And I did hear either Dad or Daniel running skid steer, so they may be feeding. Yeah, looking out the window of the farm market, there goes, I think that's Daniel. Yeah, it looks like Daniel. He's dumping silage in for the cattle. He's probably trying to get the animals taken care of right away this morning. I don't know what's in store for us today, but I can only imagine that Daniel probably wants to go hunting, so he's trying to get done early. Floor is now all vacuumed. We just got our tables all cleaned off and now sanitized. The only thing we really need to do yet to get our store all ready to go is pull everything out of the cooler. We've got Matt working on that right now. Some of you may be curious as to where our electric pallet jack has been. One of the buttons went a little crazy and it has not been working correctly. We just need to repair the buttons, but ordering those things is no easy task. We found out what they were, but shipping is gonna be a little longer than expected. So we're just trying to get our electric pallet jack fixed. Not that we can't pull everything around with the mechanical pallet jack, it's just a lot easier with that one. Are you missing the electric pallet jack yet?
Not with this, only with heavy stuff.
Like cabbage. We miss it when there's cabbage around. Farm market is now all set up and taken care of. We spent a few minutes talking to the girls about some things that we may need today. We had an order for cabbage either for Wednesday and Thursday. Daniel got that picked on Tuesday. Good old Daniel. So there aren't too many orders that we need to be worried about. I'm sure there are some things that we will be picking later on in the week. Probably just cabbage. Cabbage is the only thing that's looking good out in the field. Not that I'm upset about that. It's just amazing because we are getting into December now. There's usually not too much that you're picking.
Boy, these calves are really getting big.
They are growing beautiful. Something I've noticed too, we have numbers in all of their ears. So we've got 52, 53. 52 is just a big animal. But these other calves, they've grown pretty fast as well. We got 52, 53, 56, 57. Now we put tags in their ear because, well, basically they're all black, so it's hard to tell them apart. But another reason why we do it is if one of them got sick or injured, we would be able to keep track of that based on the number that they have. And these are the 4 newest calves that we have on the farm, all along the back here. And they are cute. Look at this guy. Got a big old head. The local dairy farmer, Jeff, has been taking care of us. He's been providing us with many animals, so we always have to give a big thank you to Jeff. So is it just you down here feeding? No Daniel?
No, just me. I have everything done. We just have to feed the outside cows grain.
Have you been losing weight? Because inside that skid steer loader, you look pretty skinny.
No.
Yeah, I can tell everybody's waiting for their grain. We got all the cattle standing by over here. Good morning, everybody. You're standing over the feeder. That's, you do you. Good morning. I see we're having a little kitty meeting over here in the sunshine. What's up, everybody? Good morning. You gonna let me touch you? Oh, all right, get back in there. You don't need to be out every day. Don't go through there. Now we know how you're getting out. Well, that makes sense. Well, since Daniel's not out here, he's probably out hunting. I'm just gonna help Dad get the rest of the cattle fed. Oh, he's back. How was hunting this morning?
I didn't see anything.
We got a few moved over here. Ah, here comes some more. Good, good, good. Come get it. We just need one more bucket of grain and then we are all finished with feeding for the morning. If you recall from one of the previous videos, we were working on pulling some corn out of the bin. We were successful. The corn looked really nice. We didn't get a price that we were too happy with, but it is what it is. Thankfully, we had the corn dried down to a percentage of moisture that we were happy with. We are gonna try and fill the bin back up today. Hopefully we can get back out to cutting. That's hoping that we have no issues going forward. I think we're just about ready. We just gotta get some stuff moved around. The only thing I think that really needs to be done yet before we can start cutting is pull some corn out of the bin so that we can grind feed, whether it's for chickens or for cattle. We need to make sure that we have plenty of dry corn for that. First things first, we need to get the tractor hooked up to our auger. I don't know who thought I could fit through that gap, but I know I can't. So we're gonna have to go through and climb over bins and climb over the forklift to get there. Whoever got in here last didn't put the heat on. Can you believe that? Don't run into the forklift. Yeah, we're good. Auger is now hooked up to the tractor. We just need something to load corn into. I think the bin is supposed to stay on the forklift.
Ground's frozen and it's bouncing.
I'm making my way over to grab the truck. Daniel had already gotten it started for us. We have 2 totes full of wet corn that we can't use for grinding. So we're gonna just be putting that into the truck because we're cutting today. And then later on, we'll just load it all up into the bin to be dried. I need to get Daniel to clean off this window. I can't see nothing. I can't believe this guy just pulled out in front of me. What are we doing? Let's see how much we got. Okay, definitely full bin. And then does he have another full bin? Oh, there it is, right there. Wasn't too easy trying to pull that with one hand, but we got it. We've got one more bin to unload, so we'll just wait here for now. Now we got 2 extra bins freed up. We can get this wet corn moved into the bin once we fill the truck up some more. 2 big bonuses. We can get all these totes filled with dry corn. That way, whenever we need to grind, we can do it right away. We don't have to pull out of the bin. You're good. We've already got 2 bins filled with corn. We've got these last 2 bins right here. Then we should be all set and ready to go when it comes to harvesting. And that should about do it. We got our animals all taken care of down around back. We've got the corn we needed pulled out of the bin. Now we can get cutting again. Woo! Ooh, exciting times. It's been a little over a week since we've cut corn last. Hopefully the moisture will be a little lower than what it was before. That way we won't have to worry about drying stuff down too much. Auger is now put into place. It takes a lot of cranking to get it up that high, but we won't have to touch it for a little bit. We just need to put this underneath and we'll be good to go. After we got finished with putting everything into place down around back, we came up top to change the lugs on our combine. Been having issues with them, and hopefully this will fix the issues. combine started. Dad's gonna pull the combine down right in front of the shop. Then we're gonna see if any of those bolts need to be tightened up anymore. I think we got them pretty good, but we always like to double check. Oh my, look at this thing. Isn't she just a beauty? I don't know who got her all dirty though, but she still looks good. Do you still like that new tractor?
I barely get to drive it. Lefty steals it all the time. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, righty.
No, he's still lefty. Are the controls all still set up for left-handed people?
I'm not gonna have to start becoming left-handed, Andrew, because I just can't drive it.
We've now made it out to the field. We've got our combine in place. We're gonna get started with cutting. We have a few acres over here. Stuff looks really nice. Hopefully we don't run into any issues, but I don't think we'll have problems. It's gonna be a beautiful day of cutting. So Dad and I are in the combine. We're trying to get the last of our corn harvested up. We have about 16 acres to go. This last 16 acres though is some really nice stuff. It's all the stuff that's closest to home. So we saved it for last so it was easiest to haul around in case the weather got nasty. But we have a beautiful day today. It's gonna be like 45 and sunny. Perfect harvesting weather. Are you happy with how this last little bit of corn looks, Dad?
Beautiful. I think it's our nicest corn.
We're checking the window. There's a window. Let me see if I can show you. Right there. That's our guide. So if we see corn in that window, that means we better stop because you're about to overflow. So we're keeping an eye on it. We'll keep you posted and we'll see if there's anything else interesting happens, and we'll keep showing you some footage of harvest, which is going pretty well right now, but we just got started.
Down a little bit in some spots. We've had a lot of heavy wind, and sometimes that knocks some of the stalks down because the weight of the ear is on the stalk, and with all the rain we've had, there is some disease in corn stalks that they're not going to stand as well. But in general, when we get out in the maize bar part of the field, each stalk supports the other stalk, so they stand a little better.
We can also see a lot of spots where they're broken off a little lower, and those are where the deer have just run them over and knocked them over, which happens quite a bit this time of year as the deer are passing through during the rut. Now, how am I supposed to get that home without dumping any off?
Carefully.
Boy, sometimes you get so much corn dust in the air, it looks like it's snowing. So we got a truck full of grain, and we're gonna take it home and get it unloaded so that we can, sorry, I'm making sure I'm not dropping any corn off the side because Dad filled me up a little too full. Woo, we're okay. All right, so we're gonna take this home, get this corn unloaded so that we can then bring the truck back and fill it up again, because stuff's running really nice right now, so we're thinking we're gonna have quite a few truckloads. Hopefully we got enough room in the bin. We'll have to see. Got the truck home. We're trying to get backed up straight right now. And this is the hardest part of doing this by yourself, because you have no frame of reference if you're too close, too far, or too far off to the side. So let's go check. Really pretty darn good. We just got to back up probably like another 1.5 feet, and then we got to probably move over to the right like about like 6 inches, and then we'll be like dead on. That'll be perfect. We just got finished with another load of corn. We got the green wagon down around back ready to unload. It is now lunchtime on the farm, so we all came back. We're gonna get something to eat. I have an idea of what we're having for lunch, but I'm not 100% yet. Let's see. Woo, tacos. I was right. It is Taco Thursday. All finished with lunch. Back on our way out to the field. I believe Matt already left with the truck. I'm taking the side-by-side, and then Joel is gonna start mowing cornfields while he's down there. The corn that we've been picking has looked really, really nice. Noticed a lot of deer damage in these fields out here. That is something we have taken notice of, more towards the tree line. But nothing like we're too upset about, but it is noticeable and it definitely has cost us some money. We're just out here in case Dad needs us for anything, moving trucks back and forth. It's a beautiful day though, I will say that, beautiful day. Uh-oh, to the rescue. Dad just got a stick stuck in the front of his combine. He also said there's some larger sticks at the end of the field that he needs me to drag away. Well, his combine's moving, so that can only mean one thing. He got the stick out, but I still gotta get the stuff that was on the ground. Was bigger than I thought it was. One thing I can say for certain is that combine has been running really good for us. We haven't had any issues with breakdowns. Only the lug nuts were giving us some problems, but we've got them all replaced now. It should be smooth sailing the rest of harvest, but you can never be too sure. So we just got our truck all filled, so Daniel's gonna be taking that back to the farm. And it's perfect timing because he just got here with the new tractor and the wagon. And while all this is going on with Dad cutting, Daniel and Matthew moving trucks back and forth, Joel is working on mowing down all the corn chaff. And while this is all going on, Dad cutting, Daniel and Matt moving trucks and wagons back and forth, Joel is working with the chopper and he is cleaning up some of this stubble. Well, everyone, the rest of the day went pretty smoothly. We were able to get basically that entire farm harvested off. I can end the video right here without having to worry about anything right now. You see that? See those pictures? You know what those are about. But now we're getting ready to sit down and eat dinner tonight. We have got Mommy and Callie here with us. Callie, are you ready for dinner?
Okay.
Lauren and I are having Mexican potato soup. And since we're gonna sit down and eat, that means this is where we're gonna end the video. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.